What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jay coming back with another raw reaction on an unfortunate um, situation that took place over at Texas. So there was a mass shooting over there where unfortunately a lot of children have passed so far because there's still it's still up in the air on how many still parents waiting and all that stuff on the fate of their children and not only just the children but teachers as well because the school is still on lockdown, I believe, and it's just an unfortunate situation that took place, man. But the biggest difference about myself and a lot of these other platforms that are just posting this stuff is that I like to hear your perspective. I like to hear what you think, and we can dialogue and talk back and forth, and I try to get to the comments, as much comments as I can, and speak about things. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's here right in front of us. We can't deny it. And without further ado, man, I'm gonna get into this little short video, this little clip of what's taking place, and then give my thoughts, and then we just go from there, man. So let's get into it.
School will be no more, closed for the remainder of the year. Remember, there was only 2 more days left in the school year for these young
2 days.
elementary school students. Joining us now from the scene down in Uvalde, Texas, with the latest on this shooting investigation, Fox 26 Houston reporter Matthew Seedorf. Matthew, thanks for being with us. We know you just got there on the scene. What does it look like, and who have you spoken to since you got there?
Well, Andrew, you can definitely get the sense of the community just within minutes. You can tell how heartbroken they are. You can still see law enforcement here tonight, just combing through everything and still investigating, making sure the school scene is still closed off. But just unspeakable evil. 19 kids killed, 2 adults, and it seems like that death toll just continues to grow by the hour. And many families tonight still holding out hope, waiting for answers, hoping their kids are okay.
Wow.
Students and teachers in Uvalde, Texas, reuniting with loved ones after one of the deadliest school shootings in U.S. history.
It's been hours of devastation, just waiting, and there's no answers.
Parents hoping and praying their missing children are alive. The gunman going classroom to classroom at Robb Elementary, shooting and killing at least 20 people, most of the victims young, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade kids.
That's crazy, man. Just freaking think about that, y'all. 2nd to 4th grade, and you're literally just waiting hours to see if your kid is even alive. You know what I mean? Like that's the I mean, how much worse, how much more traumatizing can something get? There's a lot of traumatizing things that people can go through, and of course, but how much, like that's crazy to think. I have two children. One is 12, one is 5, and to literally be just where you cannot do anything. You literally have no control over you being able to know whether or not your child is safe or not, your child is alive or not, and you just gotta sit and wait. And it's crazy, man. It's really crazy to think that someone could be so freaking evil, like the guy said, man. How an 18-year-old kid could just go into a school and do something like that to little children, man. Like little children, and not only the children but the teachers as well. And it's sad. It really is.
Still being worked on, and again, we'll notify the parents and the families as soon as we have some news for them.
Police now identifying the gunman as this 18-year-old Uvalde resident. Investigators believe he killed his grandmother late Tuesday morning before crashing a car outside the school. Then he somehow got inside the building with an evil mission, wearing body armor.
See, the thing is like, was there not cameras? You know what I mean? Was there any cameras in the school? Because evidently he just said right now that he basically crashed near the school, on the school. Hold on, what was he saying?
Outside the school. Then he somehow got to believe he killed his grandmother late Tuesday morning before crashing a car outside the school.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I don't know if it was literally like within the confines of the cameras in school. So I could be wrong there, but nonetheless, man, like this has to be where we have to protect the children. We have to protect the children. There's no reason why our kids should be going to school and we should ever feel that our kids are unsafe. Ever. Never. Not even one bit. My daughter had a situation recently where, even little bullying situations, I'm in the school. You know what I mean? I'm in the school. I'm there. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? What's going on? I'm that type of father. I'm gonna be involved. I'm gonna be there as long as God has me here on this earth, man. I will be that type of father that's gonna be there for my children in a heartbeat. So I can't even imagine. I honestly cannot even imagine and come to think about and wrap my mind around those parents that are in that vehicle just saying, we've been waiting for hours to know whether or not my child is alive. And it's crazy.
He somehow got inside the building with an evil mission wearing body armor.
It's believed that he abandoned his vehicle and entered into the Robb Elementary School in Uvalde with a handgun, and he may have also had a rifle.
Authorities shooting and killing the lone gunman.
Investigation is not complete. This is a tragic time in our district, and we greatly appreciate your patience and understanding.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, they gotta get some of these kids back to their parents, man. Like, they could do it one by one or something. There definitely should not be waiting a whole day, in my opinion, to get released. Obviously, the most important is being safe, and but mainly what I wanted to speak on as well is that how can we do better? What can we do to be better? As a country. Obviously, I'm grateful to be living in this country, but you don't want to continuously see acts of violence like this. We're just 10 days removed from the whole Buffalo, New York situation. And, 10 days later, we have this situation as well. So we obviously have people who think that it's okay to just do things like this. And it's not where you want to be living at. It's not, because you just think, can I send my children to school safely? That's what you're thinking. And my condolences and prayers and all that to the victims that were obviously involved in this. And I just think you get to a point. Do you get to a point where teachers are allowed to carry? Like, honestly, do you really get to a point where teachers can now legally carry firearms in school? That's a legitimate question. And it sucks that we even have to really even throw that proposal out there. But I guarantee you that's going to be something that is thrown out there. And if it protects the kids, if it protects the children from being harmed from things like this and situations like this, then by all means I'm all for it. Just my heart truly goes out to these children, these teachers, and everyone else that's been affected by this. And please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So we could talk about it, man. And if you guys are new here, man, please do me a huge favor as well. Hit that subscribe button for your boy, along with that thumbs up, man, so you don't miss any live notifications moving forward. And hit that thumbs up for this video, so you can help the algorithm push this video out there to other people, so we can get a nice little community going and having a dialogue on what's going on, man. So I appreciate y'all. Much love. God bless y'all, man. Deuces, man.
Running this race now, ready, set, go, I'm just taking off. Working all day, I'm not taking off. Hustling, Ricky Ross. If I'm gon' cheese, I gotta floss. I'm taking chances, coin toss. No 9 to 5, but I serve the boss. He's undefeated, he never lost.